So we're set to go racing. Kick back and enjoy the Sunday with us.
You ready? You ready? Ready. Green flag, green flag, green flag, green flag.
Good, clean start. Rusty Wallace leading at Dover for the 15th race that he has managed to get to the point.
But that's the first time he's led here at Dover since they concreted this place. He was doing ever so well, leading race after race. They put the concrete down. He hasn't led until just now.
And the 5 points that he gets for leading a lap, that's very important. Near the end of the year, that can add up to hundreds of points for guys that lead nearly every race.
Jeff Gordon trying to push him through the corner, it seems.
Well, Gordon searching up and down this early in the race.
Already the tail end of the field is only about a half lap from being lapped.
Here comes Jeff Gordon on the inside. Rusty shuts the door on him going down into turn 1.
Remember, buddy, you showed the folks in the pre-race show how you make these passes. Here is the classic example again.
There it is. You see him make the low line there work. Here comes Mark Martin along. Rusty Wallace dropping back through the field right now. They got position on the inside. The preferred line right now, the quickest line, is the bottom of the racetrack.
So Jeff Gordon for the 7th straight Dover race is leading. And look at Rusty Wallace going backwards.
He's stuck upstairs and they're just putting him away. Gordon's driving a car they call Butthead today. That has won. That's the name of it. It's right on the dashboard. He's won 2 out of his 3 Winston Cup point races this year in that car.
Riding with Jeff Burton, he has gone all the way to the back of the field. Only Darrell Waltrip is behind him right now as he tries to challenge Kevin LePage for 41st spot.
Eli, you can see the bottom groove has a lot more rubber in it. The higher groove up there is much grayer, does not have the grip that the bottom part of the racetrack has.
There goes LePage around Dave Marcus, and he'll bring Burton along with him if Jeff can get on the button there.
Good to see Marcus in the program today. He's had trouble making the shows in 1998, but Dover is one of his best racetracks. Qualified 5th for this race last year.
There's a move for Rusty right there as he'll grab the 7th spot from Ernie Irvin. The leaders are already 1 4/10 seconds ahead of 3rd place Dale Jarrett. But we'll watch this scramble right here for 7th. It is a good one. You've got Kenny Irwin also closing in behind Ernie Irvin. There is Kenny right behind.
Eli, it's very, very early in the race right now. They're already talking to the pit crew. When we make a stop, this car is pushing or it's loose. You start talking to your crew, setting up what you're going to do. Miles and miles on down the way as to what will make the car run better all day.
Glenn, is Rusty Wallace talking to the crew at all?
Yes, he is, Eli. He told Robin Pemberton, the crew chief, that the car was just a little bit loose right now. That's why he didn't want to take any chances getting back down in traffic. They just told him to ride it out. 400 miles, a long, long way here. Makes for a long day. Got plenty of time to adjust it.
This is only the 2nd 400-miler ever run at this track. We've run 500-milers most recently, though they opened up in 1969 with some 300-milers as Rusty works his way to the inside of Nemechek to grab 6th spot. And caution now, midway of the backstretch, that is Johnny Benson.
On the bottom.
Oh, and he gets tagged to the inside of the field. As Kyle Petty had nowhere to go, and here comes Robert Pressley. There's Randy Lajoie, the 97. That's Chad Little. That backstretch, folks, 10 feet narrower than the turns, and when it blocks like that, buddy, you're just out of luck.
You're absolutely correct, and you can see even the straightaway is banked almost like turns at other places.
You okay?
So when you start sliding, you all get together on the bottom part of the racetrack.
And you got Jack Roush cars involved there, and both the 26, the Cheerios car, the 97, Chad Little, both of those from the Jack Roush stables.
The 26 is really bent up. The whole back end of that thing is pushed in. Randy Lajoie.
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
Lap number 10. And this will already match last year's number. We had one caution here in September of last year. One caution here yesterday. Let's watch it again as here comes Chad Little to the pit area. Let's see exactly what triggered it all with Johnny's problems.
Well, Johnny's up on the high side there. You see John Andretti in the 43. Whether there was contact or not, we certainly won't speculate. As he starts sliding down, cars are trying to avoid him, and it's a chain reaction behind him. Kyle Petty hit very, very hard to the left front corner, just very close to where he's sitting.
And watch this. I don't know if you can see it on this angle. No, it's already gone by as Kyle comes crashing on in. And again, those straightaways are 9 degrees of banking. But did you notice when Benson spun, too, it was Ted Musgrave, another Roush car that came along and nuzzled him.
3 of the 5 Roush cars involved in that single incident. Ooh.
That's Randy Lajoie in the 50 there. You can see he had the brakes locked up, nowhere to go.
Watch this first angle again. Watch, you'll see quickly, after he spins, watch a blue and gold car come by and rip off the rear bumper. Here comes Musgrave. Close watch. There he is. Bang.
We also pushed the door in on Musgrave's car, which isn't nearly as bad as what happened at Benson shortly thereafter.
Let's go to Matt Yoakum.
Well, Eli, Brett Bodine just left his pit stall. Some damage to the front fascia of his car. His grill has been pushed in. The bumper a little bit damaged. Other than that, his car seemed to be okay. Just some superficial body damage to the front nose. He was hoping for some good luck today. His wife won 12 grand in the slot machines in Dover this weekend. He was hoping that was going to carry over onto the racetrack.
Goodness.
Brett Bodine front end on that car. Now, you run fast enough here that any damage to the nose section of the car hurts it as far as the ability to get around the racetrack aerodynamically.
So they've got a lot of cleanup to do. We're going to take advantage and break away for just a bit. Jeff Gordon leads. Rodney Wise is saying, come on, guys, let's punch it up.